On today's Out West, we are getting sky high as we take an indoor skydiving lesson. Take a spin with Highland aerobatics. Then take a deep breath and get ready for some free falling action as we go skydiving with Skydive Colorado. It's all coming up next, so stay right here for Out West. Hello and welcome to Out West. I'm your host, Lauren Lipman. Today's episode is going to be epic. We are trying something that is on everybody's bucket list, skydiving. We head out to Canyon City to go visit the amazing folks at Skydive Colorado. Then I'm gonna go up over 15,000 feet in the air and then take the free fall of my life. I'll also catch some air and take a spin in this 2-passenger airplane with Highland aerobatics. But first, we are here at iFly Denver, where I'm going to be getting the most incredible indoor skydiving experience, and you're going to come along with me. Let's go check it out.
iFly is where you experience the thrill of freefall without jumping from an airplane. When you arrive, you begin by checking in for your flight. Next, you head up to the flight deck where you can watch other groups fly before it's your turn. When it's time to begin your training, your instructor greets you and brings you to the classroom. The classes can have up to 12 flyers in each one. Then, for about 10 minutes, your instructor will teach you about the basics of indoor skydiving and explain how they'll communicate to you with hand signals in the flight chamber. iFly provides all your skydiving equipment, minus the parachute. The flyers then take turns in the wind tunnel, flying on the wall-to-wall column of air, one at a time with the instructor's assistance. Here, you get a close-up view of everyone's flight and a chance to hone your skills as you learn from others. The instructors are highly trained and always stay close by while you learn to fly like a skydiver. The thrill of flying your body in high-speed wind is an unforgettable sensation. At the end of the session, your instructor will put on an aerial performance. Then, all flyers receive a certificate commemorating their first flight. iFly takes videos and photos of your flight that are available for purchase to capture the moment forever, as well as iFly shirts and other cool merchandise to remember your flight. iFly offers discounted flight time to return flyers as well as the opportunity to progress into maneuvering, flying with your friends, advanced maneuvers, and even competitions.
Wow, how incredible was that? Well, I am inside of iFly in Lone Tree, Colorado, standing here with Nate. He works at iFly. Let's learn a little bit more about this crazy wind tunnel I'm about to jump into. How are you, Nate?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm a little nervous, but I'm excited. Is that a normal reaction from people who've never done this before?
Absolutely. Most people are hesitant just because they're unsure of what it actually is.
Well, what can you tell me about iFly in this wind tunnel? I know nothing about skydiving.
So we have a vertical wind tunnel that produces wind speeds up to 150 miles an hour. That will help float a person off of the net and simulate free fall.
Okay, how strong is that tunnel?
So it can be pretty low for small children, or we turn it up really high for advanced flyers.
Can you do like tricks? Is that like a sport?
Eventually, yeah, there's competitions. We have people that create teams. People go big with this.
That is so cool. So how did you get involved with iFly?
Peer pressure.
Yeah. What does that mean?
My friends worked here and they told me one day just to come down and apply, and I've been stuck here ever since.
All right, good friends.
Yeah.
I think that sounds like fun. So how different is indoor skydiving than regular skydiving out of a plane?
Well, I mean, obviously we're simulating just a small portion of a skydive.
Yeah.
I like to compare the wind tunnel like training for a marathon by running on a treadmill. It's similar. It's going to get you the basic concepts of flying, but you still have other skills that are involved in skydiving.
Still got to get to the big grand finale, right?
Exactly.
Cool. So are you experienced skydiving in the sky?
Yeah, I've got just about 1,000 skydives.
Wow. So where did iFly come from? Where did this location in Lone Tree, whose idea was this?
Well, this location was built back in 2006,
Okay.
right around the beginning of the year. I started in 2007, so I'm part of the furniture now. The first wind tunnel was in Orlando in 1998, at least the first iFly wind tunnel. And there's about a little over 50 of these worldwide now.
So is indoor skydiving open to everybody? Is there an age, weight limit? How does that work?
There's only a few restrictions that keep people from flying in the tunnel. You got to be 3 years old and up.
Oh, wow. Okay.
No hard casts, and not pregnant.
Okay.
So other than that, almost anybody can fly.
Wow, so you have little kids?
Little kids all the way up to big kids.
How fun. I bet you get like a lot of events and birthday parties or something.
Oh yeah, a lot of birthday parties.
So I'm going to be going real skydiving a little bit later on. Is this going to help prepare me for what I'm about to do?
Absolutely. You'll get used to the wind in your face, the sensation of the free fall. You'll be ready.
Okay, I'm a little nervous, but
You got it.
I got this.
All right, well, let's get you some of the gear on, give you a safety briefing, and we'll get in and fly.
Sounds good. Let's do it.
All right, cool.
Everybody rock your body.
All right, Lauren, you ready for this?
I'm ready for this. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Being inside of the wind tunnel was such a crazy experience. You cannot hear anything when you're inside of it. So during training, they go over all of the hand signals with you. I tried my best to follow his hand signals, but trust me, it's harder than it looks. My instructor Nate then took over and showed me how it's done. Nate actually competes in indoor skydiving, and he was showing off some of his crazy cool tricks. He makes it look so easy. Oh man, that was the coolest thing I've ever done. Oh my God.
You did excellent.
Well, thanks. You did a lot better.
You're ready? Yeah, not too bad. I'm practicing.
Clearly.
So you'll be ready for the real thing soon.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Thank you so much.
Of course,
thank you so much.
Nice job.
That was great. Wow. You guys definitely need to come down to iFly in Lone Tree. That was one of the coolest experiences I've ever had. Ever.
That was awesome.
Thanks so much.
Yeah.
That was awesome. I can't wait to come back.
Yes.
First, we tamed the winds, rewrote the laws of gravity, then captured the sky, and made it your playground. iFly. Come fly with us.
Don't go anywhere. When we get back, we're gonna get loopy with Highland Aerobatics. Then, brace yourselves. I'm gonna take the fall of my life with Skydive Colorado. Stay with us. Out West, we'll be right back. Welcome back to Out West. I'm your host, Lauren Lipman. Mark Watkins is a professional pilot out of Canyon City, and he offers his passengers a very unique perspective. He'll take you up in his plane, and he'll perform the craziest aerobatic tricks you've ever seen. Let's go check it out. Hey, are you Mark?
I am. Mark Watkins with Highland Airbags.
Hi, I'm Lauren.
Hi, Lauren. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Here with Out West. I think you're the one taking me up in, is this the plane?
It is. This is called a Super Decathlon.
Okay.
It's fully aerobatic, and we use it for adventure adrenaline rides here in Canyon City.
Adventure adrenaline rides. Well, that's why we're here. Tell me about this. How did you get involved?
I used to fly for the Air Force, and the big idea is to get a bunch of broad experience flying different types of planes. This one in particular has the steering wheel in the back, which is a lot different than when it's in the nose. And I thought, why not have some fun like I used to? So I bought something that can go upside down and flip around.
So we're gonna go upside down in this plane?
Yeah, it'll do inverted flight for up to 2 minutes, plus up to 6G maneuvers, all different types of maneuvers, rolling, looping.
Are those your favorite tricks? Do you have any favorite tricks?
Those are my two favorite. Yeah, it's actually inverted, flying upside down. It's pretty fun to see bugs on top of your plane. Normally they're on the bottom because you fly straight. And then the other is a Cuban 8, where you actually kind of draw an 8 in the sky by pulling 4 to 6 Gs.
So is this gonna be like a roller coaster in the sky?
It's basically a roller coaster in the sky, but we get to design the track.
All right, well, I'm ready when you are.
Okay, perfect. Grab a strut and we'll push it out.
We're gonna push it out?
Yeah, it's really light. I don't want to scare you too much, but it's actually made of fabric.
Made of fabric.
Fabric and wood.
I totally wanna be in this plane now.
It's actually better for performance. It stays light with extra power, so we get to do more maneuvers.
Okay,
All right,
Let's
grab
do
a
it.
strut.
let me start off by telling you that I'm not the greatest flyer. I get a little nervous flying commercial flights, so when I saw Mark's 2-passenger plane, I started to freak out. Mark reassured me that I was going to have the time of my life. Here we go, time to take off. Going upside down was crazy. I looked up and the ground was above me and the sky was down below. It was nuts. Look at my hair. Mark was right. This definitely was like a roller coaster in the sky. Thanks so much, Mark. I really appreciate it. Or should I say Maverick?
You can be my wingman anytime. Thanks for coming out.
Yes, thank you. Come fly on in, guys. Highland Aerobatics in Canyon City. Wow, what a ride. That was crazy. And speaking of exciting rides, my friend Carrie's over in Golden hanging out with the guys at Paraglide Tandem for an exciting jump off of Zion Mountain. I'm excited to check it out.
Colorado is one of the best places to catch a view and take a hike. We're gonna make our way up a mountain and catch up with the folks over at Paraglide Tandem for a ride we won't soon forget.
We're gonna be flying from the M. The hill that we're gonna be flying from is called Mount Zion.
Okay.
Are you ready to do it?
I am so nervous, but I know I'm in good hands.
You're only flying with the best.
That's what I hear. Let's do this. So I hear that we've done the hard part first. We've hiked to the top of Mount Zion, and now the fun is waiting for us.
It's all downhill from here.
Perfect, and I'm all geared up. I've got my cool harness on. So what's next?
We're gonna get the harness outfitted. We're gonna go over the whole launch procedure so you have a complete idea of what all the steps to flight are gonna be.
Okay.
After that, we'll strap you in a wing, and just like these folks over here, We'll take a flight over the Golden Valley. You'll be able to smell the hops coming off Coors Brewery.
That's awesome.
It's the ultimate flying experience.
It's really neat. I think the only thing I need is a drink holder with a Coors beer in it. Is that possible?
I think that the evening sunset beer has been done by paragliders before.
I would prefer a Blue Moon, so just a note there. This is, and look at our first paraglider is off right now. You'll be driving. I know that I'm gonna be enjoying this entire flight, and I can see more people getting ready to go behind us. I can't believe we're gonna be launching here in just a few minutes.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. I never thought I would paraglide until it's something I've realized it's once you get up here and you meet someone and you know that you can instantly trust them, the worries are off the table. I'm feeling good. Here's my secret confession. I'm terrified. Back on the ground after a little bit of a rough landing, and we even had a little bit of a rough start, which I think was my doing.
Not completely your doing. We had excellent conditions today, which meant a little bit more turbulent air, a little bit more wind. The benefit of flying in those stronger conditions, we got to go up and fly in the clouds with the birds.
Of course, with any paragliding adventure, you really want to know you're going with a trusted company like your own. Tell us where people can find you.
Paraglidetandem.com. We're flying in Golden 7 days a week. We generally fly between 9 and noon to catch that summer heat before it gets too windy in the afternoon. And if you have a chance and you're interested in flying, come out and fly with us. Like I said, 7 days a week in Golden.
That sounds good. I might become a regular. Thank you so much, Jason.
Thank you for coming flying with us.
Don't touch that dial. When we get back, I'll be catching some serious air with Skydive Colorado. Stay with us. Out West, we'll be right back. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Out West. I'm your host, Lauren Lipman. Today's the day. We're in Canyon City at Skydive Colorado. See this plane behind me? I'm about to jump in it, and then I'm about to jump out. There's no turning back now. Let's go learn a little bit more about it. Guys, I'm standing here with Matt, the owner of Skydive Colorado. Learn a little bit more about what I'm going to do today. How you doing today, Matt?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm good. A little nervous, but you know, it's to be expected, right?
You shouldn't be. There's nothing natural about falling out of an airplane.
Exactly.
2 miles above the ground.
Crazy. Oh my gosh. So tell me a little bit about what I can expect today.
Well, we're going to start out with a waiver.
Okay.
We're going to take about a 10-minute class and get you harnessed up. And we'll take about a 15-minute ride up. And then the door is going to come open. And just remember that no sounds like go.
All right, sounds good. This is all, I'm so new to this. This is crazy. How did you get into this? How did you come to own a skydive company?
It's a veteran-owned business. A good friend of mine that I was in the Army with. I bought it off of him 3 years ago. We had one plane, then we bought another plane, and then we bought a hangar.
So how many times have you jumped out of a plane before?
I quit logging my jumps in 2008.
Okay.
So I would say in between 3,000 and 4,000 between that.
Okay, so you're a seasoned pro. You know all this. Well, I'm ready to do this. Let's get sky high.
Let's do it.
Guys, we are inside the hangar now, standing here with Nate. He's going to tell us a little bit more about safety and the harness and everything that I need to learn today. How are you doing today, Nate?
Good.
Good.
Yeah.
So what can you tell me a little bit more about skydiving?
We're going to kick you out of a plane. You're going to have a great time falling.
So tell me a little bit about this harness that I'm going to be putting on right now.
That's how we're going to attach you to our tandem instructor.
All right?
Harnessed up?
Yes.
So you're going to put your right foot in that hole and left foot in the other.
Okay. So why do I need to be wearing this harness?
Well, if you're not going to wear a parachute, you have to have the harness. He's going to wear the parachute for you. So Matt here is your tandem instructor. He's going to be on your back. He's got the parachute.
Okay.
You've got the harness. You've got 4 connection points. So he's going to hook you up in the plane, and you guys are going to fall out of that plane together.
So there's nothing I have to do. Am I throwing a parachute of any kind?
We're going to make this as hard on you as possible, and if you screw it up, Matt's got your back.
Okay, dare I ask, what would happen if my parachute didn't open?
Oh, well, did you leave the title to your car? You know what? This is we've got 2 parachutes in every rig. The odds are so far against something like that happen, but when it does happen, we have a reserve.
So what is the elevation? How high are we coming out of that plane?
14 to 15,000 feet above sea level. About the height of Pikes Peak over there.
And so are you open year-round? Is skydive summer,
We
winter?
are. You know, we'll take a little time off during the winter when there's, you know, Christmas break and everybody's doing their family thing anyways. But other than that, we're here.
Feeling more and more prepared? Is there anything else extra that I need to know or be nervous about?
That's up to you. Yes, it's all going to be scary. It's going to get worse from here, but the skydive is going to be great. You're going to have a great time.
Okay, this is really happening.
How you feeling there, Lauren?
I'm semi-freaking out, but I'm not showing it, right? Oh my God, that was incredible. Thank you guys so much for having me. I couldn't even, that was amazing. Thank you guys so much. If you want to come skydiving, come to Skydive Colorado in Canyon City. These guys are the pros. They know what they're doing. What an incredible day this has been. I never would have thought in a million years that I could go skydiving, and yet here I am, and I did it, and I'm so happy that I did. Everybody needs to go check out all of the amazing places that we featured on today's episode, because only you can truly experience Colorado. I'm your host, Lauren Lipman for Out West, and I'll catch you guys next time, hopefully on the ground. See you later.